Alright, this is the top 6 figures of the month for me. This is a new little thing I'm going to be doing and just revamping my channel somewhat and seeing if this can catch on a little bit. I'm going to be using some new figures, some old figures, in no kind of specific orders, just bringing up top 6 figures in my cabinet, in my display. It could be from, like I said, old, new, Hot Toys, any other brands, Blitzway, Interbay, Did, In Flames, whatever the case may be. Also customs, if I ever get my hands on a custom, and kit bashing, which is, mixing up kit bashing. For you guys that don't know what kit bashing is, and you're confusing it when you say customs versus kit bashing. Customs comes from an artist that puts things together, and it's very different because it's not in the mainstream of companies that have produced a big volume of figures. So that's custom work from different various artists. And kit bashing is when you take a whole bunch of fucking shit and put it together to make that one particular a figure that you're trying to recreate. So that's kit bashing. Now, there are a lot of great kit bashers out there, but mind you, they still use some Hot Toy shit. I beg to differ if they don't, and I definitely do know that a lot of the head sculpts come from Hot Toys. So anyway, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, but I really think that I'm right. So here we go. In no specific order, these figures, I pulled them out because they look exceptional, and not only that, they all have a different good point about them. Okay, they may be something that you may not like, but this may be for some people that do like stuff like this. So let's move on with it. Our first one, in no specific order, which I love, is the T800. Now this is the old one, and I definitely love that beautiful cyborg arm, and the head sculpt is magnificent. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger. The paint job on the head sculpt is fantastic. The eyes and the body that they used for the figure. A little bit of mine has the boots have a little weathering. I love the box with the roses. Very nicely sculpted, the roses. Greatly painted. My God, I'm lost for words again. It is really detailed and painted well. There we go. And not showing off the boots, but it's not really about the figure completely. It's just a little bit about the figure. I'm just working through this, so guys, this will be my first one. Then next month I'll do another one. I think it'll be a little bit better. Now let's move on. Well, that was Arnold T800, magnificent. If you haven't gotten the old version, I suggest, if anyone's selling it out there, you should jump on it. It's an unbelievable piece. I remember when I first got this and I was like, holy smokes, Terminator in my hands. Amazing. Loki. Wow. Loki. I'm gonna give you a close-up of Loki. Loki's outfit still shines brightly in my cabinet. Even in the clutter of figures, I can still see him. He looks awesome. The head sculpt is spot on. The outfit is outrageous. Articulation, of course, is limited in this one. I mean, you gotta be careful how you set this up. Same thing with the T800. The outfits are a little bit restricting the articulation, but does this figure carry a wow factor for me? Yes, it does. This figure is tops. And those that don't think it, well, you know what? I'm sorry to tell you, you're wrong. Okay, so let's move on to the 1/4 scale endoskeleton from Terminator. This is an amazing piece. If you haven't gotten it, what are you waiting for? Now, financially, this may set you back about 3 figures in that scale. But is it worth it to have one? Yeah, hell yeah, why not? if you couldn't get the sideshow piece, the little head, everyone has, well, this is the next best thing. This one is pretty awesome. There is some die cast in it, and then it's mostly plastic. The head sculpt is amazing. I can't even tell you. I mean, it's not too hard to do and replicate. The lighting features on the eyes are excellent, really bright. And of course, there's limited articulation in the neck. You can't rotate it, to the left or to the right, because it is restricted. But other than that, it's just an amazing piece. I'm sorry I have our Carlitos Way from Blitzway in front, so let's jump right into him. This by far, for me, is, I'm going to put it out there, 2013's top head sculpt. There are 3 head sculpts. I'm not going to get into the other 2 at the moment, but if I were to say Al Pacino, this is it. This is it. This is Al Pacino right there. Inside all that makeup and the goatee and the hair. This is absolutely a beautiful figure. Well sculpted. It's just capturing him. It's the essence of Al Pacino in there. The character, Carlitos Way. Fantastic movie. But the head sculpt is premier, in my opinion, of course. The outfit, very well tailored. Just a great looking figure. I mean, Blitzway's second figure is outstanding. This is their second figure. And I can't even tell you how awesome this figure looks. That's Al Pacino. It's just amazing head sculpt. The hair is what got me too. The hair and the eyes. But that hair, just awesome, man. I love the feathering effect on the hair on the side. That's when I used to have hair. That was my hairstyle, man, back in the 80s, man. That was it. Feather, well, 70s and 80s. Love it. I mean, it just, fucking awesome. I love this figure. I've not done a detailed review of him, but I'm definitely gonna do one. I stupid. I deleted everything off my channel, and I did a little thing around the city of all the places where the movie was filmed, but maybe I'll redo that video again one day. Okay, let's talk about Batman. Now, you're talking. Hot Toys did this bad boy up perfectly because of the fact of the fabric in the joints area, where you get definitely a lot more articulation. So it is awesome for posing. The heads, the face plate and the head sculpt, well, the mask sculpt is beautiful. I love it. I did change my cape. I have 2 of these, so this is just one of them. Just amazing looking figure. Batman did it. Yeah, Hot Toys did it for Batman, excuse me. Can't even tell you how awesome this figure is. I really love it. And I love the base on it too. It looks really nice. If you don't have one, try to get yourself one, guys. And those that do have them, wow, congratulations. Alright, so, I love Predators. I love them very much. I love samurais. So when they incorporated both of what I really do love, which is samurais and Predators, I had to buy 2 of them. I actually added on both of mine 2 swords of the same. So I bought an extra one, and I'll show you what I did. There's the sheath, right? There are the swords on him, and then the other one in the background, I have one out the mask. And also, if you notice, the armor, I took it off right there in the back. And you see this one has the shoulder armor. I kept this one on. The reason being was that I was posing it, so I didn't want to, when I was posing, it was the right arm wouldn't go all the way up because it was restricted. So very easy to pop out. See that little hole there? You just have to separate this one on the opposite side. You just pull them very gently, and that piece of armor comes off, and then you're not restricted, and you can have some good movement on the arms where you could actually pose it differently. Now, mind you, my cabinet, my display cabinet, excuse me, I don't have enough room in there, in those cabinets, to actually pose the way I want it, would want them to be, because everything's bunched up, and whatever else is in storage that I have in storage. It's unfortunate, but what happens is, after so many years of collecting, it becomes a clutter fuck in your display cabinets. So I, as a collector myself, being a hoarder of, yes, we are hoarders. After a few years, it doesn't matter, you start hoarding, and I can't just part with my figures because I love them so much. I I really can't. I mean, I don't know how a lot of collectors can do it. That's the way they collect. Um, I can't. I think I'm a professional collector. Yeah, if we can say that, I am a professional collector of 1/6 scale and now quarter scale. As many collectors that I know in the community that I've seen their videos, you start seeing them talk about new figures and move on with their figures and sell them, and then buy new ones with the money that they got, and they're always recycling their figures, and that's another way of collecting. That is a great way of collecting, I think, but unfortunately, I'm a sicko, man. I'm just like a hoarder of 12-inch figures. But of course, maybe one day in the near future, I will start parting with older versions. Nah, I don't think so. All right, so this concludes my top 6 monthly figures, and my top 6 for the month. Excuse me. I'll think of a title, and this is what I want to show you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so very much for always watching, subscribing, and liking my videos. And you know how I always say it and end it. I know you don't like me, but you like my style.